Week 29 and 30. Woo-hoo.
Okay, week 29 and 30 review. So I've been having a lot of baby movement, obviously, in my belly at this point. They're getting so huge, and I have gotten some on camera for you. I want to make a little collage of all the baby movements so that you can see. And that will be awesome for you guys to see. It's really cool. I love being able to share it and getting to that point in pregnancy where other people can either see it like from across the room or feel it like really strong if they put their hand on my belly. So it gets to an exciting point, you know. I love it. That's one of my favorite things. I've also had really bad circulation, I think. Because like when I sleep I get numb, like in my hands get numb, or my arm will get numb or something, and that's really weird. I've never had that before until I think this pregnancy. I don't think that I had it before, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I kind of lose my mind and my memory. But I know for sure I've had numbness this pregnancy. And then also I overheat really, really easily, and I don't remember it being this bad with the other two. I obviously might have forgotten. I don't know. But man, like, it's funny, like, even when the house is just tiny bit warm, I can't, like, and I try to sleep, if you've ever like slept in the sun, that's how it feels, where you wake up and you're like and you feel like SpongeBob all dried out. I love that. So anyways, I get overheated really easily. Another thing that has been going on is I've been having weird or scary / bad pregnancy dreams. And I know a lot of people have really weird pregnancy dreams, but man, like the other day I had a dream that Michael died, and I was like, it was one of those things, like, for some reason he was off at war, and with all these, like, all my brothers were all gone too at war, and like somebody brought a letter home that was like, your husband, we found him and he's dead. And I'm like, no, I don't believe it, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. And I was like, no, I don't believe it. And then finally, like my mom or something was like, no, you have to face the facts or whatever. And then I just started crying so bad. This is in my dream, of course. And then all the guys were coming home from war, and they came through the door. And I was just like hoping that somehow Michael would come through the door at the end, and he did! And then I just like collapsed on the ground crying because I was so happy but so sad. It was just, it was awful. Like, it was one of those dreams that was so real. I would not have been surprised if in real life, as I was sleeping, there were like tears streaming down my face. And I have woken myself up from laughing before, so I know it can happen. Oh, okay. Crazy. I don't like those dreams. I don't like them. And it was weird because that night I had like 3 really awful dreams that were just like bad, you know? I don't know. Anyways, other than crazy pregnancy dreams, we have been busy. We always are. But I made a baby harness. You saw them in that video we keep promoting called I Like Kids. They were $3. $3 is all to make a baby harness or a child harness. So if you guys are interested in that, super, super, super cheap, very strong, works perfectly, not a problem. So check it out. Here is a little clip of baby harness video. How to make a children's leash. Is that fun, James? You trying to get away? And then also, I made a crib bumper. I'm starting to feel the nesting a little bit, for sure. I'm really starting to feel that. And I was getting ready for baby, and I got a crib that's super cute, and you'll see that in the video. And I also picked out my favorite material that I like at the store that's a little bit older looking. It's not so like bright neon colors, but it's cute. It matches the bassinet really good, and I love the bumper that I made. So check that video out right here. be making a baby bumper pad for a bassinet or a crib, whatever one you want to do. But this is for a bassinet. And I'm so excited. It's so adorable. I love it.
Make 31.
Good job.
Alright.
He's so cute. He's so cute. He will come up and just be like, I love you, Mom. And give me a great big hug. I love it. He's such a sweetheart. Okay, week 31. The baby is now like 3+ pounds. And that's funny because I have read it out of 2 books. I have this pregnancy book and this pregnancy book. So I read these 2. You can tell my boys have kind of gotten a hold of them. They're not very pretty looking anymore. But I usually read both of these and kind of go in between what they're saying on baby sizes and stuff. But this week they matched up. Weird. Usually they're off. Usually, like one time they were off by like a pound. Like this week your baby is this many pounds or something. It was weird. So anyways, they finally match up. So for sure, I guess, right, that the baby is 3+ pounds and 18 inches. So getting bigger. And at this point, that kind of all slows down. Like, well, except for the pounds. The inches slows down and it starts just putting on the baby weight. And starting to pink up, apparently. And like things in the brain are starting to work. Little electrical circuits are starting to go. And fingernails are growing, hair's growing still, all this stuff. It's just, at this point, it's just growing everywhere, I feel like. It's like they tell you each little thing for each week, but all of them are different. And it's basically just your baby's growing. That's about it. if you narrow it down, that's what it is. We did get interesting news about something, but I will let my husband tell you. So come on in, Michael.
Sorry about that. That was weird.
That was weird.
I don't know how that happened. Anyway, it's me. This week was really funny. Becca's been going crazy because she thinks we're gonna have the baby in this tiny little house, and so she's like, we have to organize. We have to do all this stuff like to get rid of for the new baby, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's okay. We're gonna have our new house by the time the baby comes because we've been promised a new house. It's gonna be twice as big. And I was like, relax. It's gonna be okay. And she's like, no.
Well, you know what? I have
buy
everything.
this.
I have to get ready. Like, you have to prepare, especially if you don't hear anything for a really long time. You're like, okay, well, I guess.
So I was like, I'm gonna call and see what's going on. So I called, and they had just barely met with the city that same day, and they had just barely gotten the approval from the city officially to move in the new house. And they said they're going to put in the order for the new house in a few days. That was this week. And so we should be getting the house sometime within the month of September. And it should be completely up and ready to go. And they promised us it will be ready before the baby comes.
I hope so.
So that kind of helped ease the stress a little bit.
Yes. Well,
Which
he
is
sort
good.
of, it was more like, see, this is my side of the story. I was like, okay, you know what? I have everything. I'm getting sick of not knowing what's going to happen, and I haven't heard, like, no new news at all for months. So I'm like, okay, let's just start buying stuff and getting ready for the baby and consolidating all of our furniture, making it smaller so we can make more room for another baby. You know, like, that makes sense to me because I haven't heard anything. Anyways, I could see it in his eyes. This is like an impersonation of what he was like. He was like, like,
Because she's
I'm
trying
gonna
to spend
have
all
to
this
start
money.
to work.
She's like, you have to get rid of that, and you have to get rid of that, and you have to get rid of this, and you have to move in this, and you have to go buy that. And I'm just like, just wait till we get a new house.
He's freaking out. I scared him.
So I don't have to do it all twice. I don't have to move it all in now, and then 3 weeks later I have to move it all again.
But you know, you never know when
Yeah,
pregnancy,
I know.
with pregnancy. pregnancy, what's going to happen too. So, and when that nesting instinct comes, it is so hard not to do anything about it. Like,
it's understandable.
It's so hard.
It's reasonable. But I think we've been able to kind of work through it. Okay.
It's frustrating because this was kind of similar to what happened last time with Corbin. Like, I remember being so stressed out until the week before we had him, really. And it was like so stressful. We didn't even have our insurance all set up until a week before, and then it went back and took care of it, which was what we were hoping. Oh, it's just like, and another thing that was horrible about Corbin's pregnancy is we went from doctor to doctor, like, over and over. We did that, how many times did we switch?
We had 3 different doctors with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
3.
pretty hard.
And almost 4, because I think we were trying to go to one place first. And it was a nightmare. It was horrible. And it's just because at the beginning of a pregnancy, for me, I want to know exactly where I'm going to be delivering, exactly what doctor I'm going to have. Like, I want to be prepared. I want to have that time to get to know my doctor as I have the appointments throughout the pregnancy. And I didn't have that with Corbin, and it was so frustrating. And really, like, we switched to a different doctor, like, 3 weeks before he was born. Like, I had 2 appointments with the doctor that ended up delivering him. That's all. And it was really frustrating to me. Oh, so frustrating. So this time it's not that kind of a problem. Like, we have a good doctor. We have everything set in place for that. But now it's, what house are we going to be in? And are we going to have to move? Are we going to have to move while I'm
like
9 months
before
pregnant?
the birth? That's crazy.
I really hope not. I hope not.
We'll see.
I'll definitely, like, at this point, it'll definitely be 8 months at least.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be at least 8 months pregnant, moving.
Yeah.
If what they say is true. And that's why I'm like, well, let's just get ready in this house. Oh, it's so frustrating.
We'll get it all taken care of. And once we get our new house ready to go, we'll have it all moved in a day. We have a lot of family and friends that can help us. So we'll have it done pretty quick. I know.
It's always going to be longer than you think, though.
Just have faith.
And he keeps telling me that, and he's right.
But it's fine. Even though it's right, it's still hard to do.
I'm nervous, and I'm so
So-
excited. I'm so excited, though. I really am. I'm so grateful. I'm excited for a new house. I am.
Me too. And
You're
we're
looking
gonna
at
have
our
a yard.
bed right here.
We're gonna
This
have
is
a
where we
yard.
sleep.
It's creepy. And we're gonna
You
have
know
a
where
yard.
we sleep. And we're gonna have a yard. We were just talking about James and how he repeats everything he says over and over and over. Jerk. He's like, I want to see a train. 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 I want to see a train.
I
And then
know.
Michael says, shut up. And then
Then she punches me in the
And then I
face.
punched him in the face because that was rude.
And then I
right?
drop kick her right in the
And then
belly.
I say, I
Right
think
in the
I
pit of
remember.
the-
And then I say, I think I remember being like that as a kid, only because nobody was listening to me. So I'd say it over and over and over
But
and
I
over again
listened to everything
until
you
at
said.
least I knew someone had heard me. That's why he does it. Because you don't listen. You need to listen. Psh,
Next week we're gonna be harvesting honey.
honey harvesting
And that's
next
gonna
week.
be so fun. I cannot wait. So I'm gonna make a movie.
Yeah, it's
about
gonna be
the
so
harvesting
sticky.
process.
Oh, it's gonna be such a
It'll be
mess.
fun though. Definitely check it out. For sure. For sure.
He's like, I'm so excited, and I'm like, this is gonna be a lot of work, and I'm gonna do a lot of it. I know it.
And we're going
He's like, let's wash all the jars. And then he leaves them on the counter for a week.
At least I washed them all, and you didn't have to wash any of them.
Yeah, but I had to find lids for you, and I had to give you my kitchen. Hey!
We're also gonna go visit her family for Labor Day weekend.
It's gonna be really fun,
That's
and we're
gonna
gonna
be
take a lot of videos, so you
We're
guys
gonna
will
make
be.
lots of challenge videos.
You guys are gonna be there. You're gonna be there with us. You're gonna come. Okay?
Come on.
Come have a party
Come
with
have
us.
fun with us.
My family's really fun. They're crazy and
Good.
really fun and crazy
For sure.
and really fun. You know they're crazy and really fun?
I heard you the first time.
And they're crazy and really fun.
Also, we're getting ready. More. Just wanted to let you guys know again, we are having a live stream video for the last week of the pregnancy.
38, week 38. So technically not week 39, but week 38 because we're going to be prepared just in case what happens with our other two.
Casey comes a week early.
Yes, that's right.
So it's going to be week 38. Be there. It's going to be sweet.
And we're going to make a lot of Halloween costumes that are coming up. We love Halloween. Family tradition.
We have fun Halloween
crazy Halloween
ideas.
stuff. And that's coming up. And we're going to have a lot of them. And I'm so excited.
All
I'm
right.
going to do as many as I can. I'm not promising any
And I'm going to help.
30 days of Halloween this time, but I am promising at least 1 or 2 Halloween videos.
Okay.
Probably more than that.
All right.
All right.
Belly.
Here's my belly, week 31. Right? 31. 31 weeks pregnant. Wow, I can't believe it. It's getting along. We're going further and further. I can't believe it. Only 9 weeks left. Woohoo! Week 31. Right? Yep, 31. I can't remember. Alright, there you go. Yep, tell them about the baby. Where is the baby right now?
In the computer right there.
That was a different baby. Where's our baby? Where's your baby sister?
In the house.
Where in the house?
We already had Corbin baby.
Where is the baby?
And your baby in your belly.
Yeah! Yeah! Is it a girl or a boy?
A baby in there.
Oh, that's true. What was I thinking?
That is a baby.
Mm-hmm. Is it a girl or a boy?
A baby.